Hey, how's it going? Cesar Rodriguez here, and what you're about to see in this video is footage from one of my coaching sessions with one of my one-on-one students, and he asked me the question, Cesar, how do I prospect people at restaurants? And in this video, I went off. I gave a ton of psychology. I gave a ton of different approaches, from talking to people who are at the bar to talking to other people who are eating at the restaurant. I shared tons of different strategies, scripts, and stories that you can use in deploying your business to get immediate results. This is one of my best trainings that I've ever posted on YouTube as far as tactics go, as far as scripts go, as far as strategies go. So I know you're absolutely going to love it, and I'm looking forward to hearing your feedback after you're done watching this video. Now, the only thing I ask in return is if you get value from this video, show some love back. Give it a thumbs up. Drop a comment and let me know what you like best about it. Feel free to share it with your team, of course, if you want to get them out there talking to more people, feeling more confident, pulling more numbers, and closing more deals. And feel free to save this video for reference so that way you can always go back to it, take notes, and really embody some of the posture and some of the techniques that I share inside of this video. So I'm really looking forward to hearing back from you. And I'll tell you this, if you guys show a lot of love on this video, give it a lot of thumbs up, a lot of comments, and a lot of positive feedback, then I may post more clips from some of my one-on-one coaching sessions with my students for you guys to enjoy. So with that being said, enjoy the rest of this video. So how can you prospect someone at a restaurant who's maybe eating and not just like a waiter or a restaurant? Is that what you're asking?
Yes.
You just got to figure out a way to break the ice with them. That's really where it starts. It's how are you going to get into a conversation with someone who is there, maybe they're eating, with their spouse or something like that. You're not really going to just walk up to someone in most cases and just be like, wow, nice suit. What do you do? You probably want to have some other icebreaker, that's something that's situational that they can relate to, or some type of way where they end up helping you. This is advanced and really fun when you nail it. When you can get someone to do you a favor, then by the law of reciprocity, it's not out of character for you to do something to repay them, right? So if someone gives you some advice, they're helpful to you, or they treat you well, then it feels very natural for you to be able to compliment them and say, hey, you know what? That was really cool of you. You didn't have to help me. You didn't have to go out of your way. You didn't have to do this. But you know what? I want to do something good for you now. I want to do something nice for you. And then you can launch into whatever nice thing that you may be able to offer to them. And if you're in a situation where you've got a really great product, service, or opportunity that you have that you want to go ahead and use that as a way to be able to bless them back, you can do so. So let's say that you're at a restaurant, you're walking by, and I'll just use something that I've used before. I do this fairly naturally, so it's not necessarily a super unnatural thing to do. And I'll just ask you yourself, have you ever walked by somebody's table, seen them eating something really delicious, and wondered what meal that was?
Oh, yeah, I've done.
Yeah. You walk by someone and they're eating something and you're like, ooh, that looks really good. I'm sorry. Can I ask, what meal is that one? We'll say, oh, that's the da. And you can say, oh, wow, it looks pretty good. Is it good? And they're like, oh, yeah. Oh, it's amazing. Okay, cool. I've never ordered that yet. I may consider that one. Okay. I usually just kind of get, and this is where you can get into however it is that you want to continue on your conversation. If you've been to that restaurant before, you can say something like, I may try that one. Usually when I come here, I've got my set little order of meals that I like. And it's so hard to steer away from them, man, because they're just so good. They're so reliable. But, I've kind of have been wondering, should I get something different this time? I don't know. It's so hard though, because I just love this stuff that I always order. So that's how you could say it if you don't want to eat whatever it is that they're eating, right? You can always divert back, and if they walk by your table later and they see that you didn't get what they got, you could say, man, I love this meal so much, but next time I may get that one. Thanks for the testimonial. So that's a way that you could bring up whatever it is they're eating, not eat it and not sound hokey like you interrupted them for no reason or whatever, right? So that's how you can go on about your business, but still have that be the icebreaker, right? And you can even bring it up 2 tables beside you or whatever, and they see you ordering. You can be like, I wanted to order it so bad. I don't know if today's the day though, because man, I've just had a hankering for this so much. But now that I've seen that meal, I think next time that's going to be my go-to. I just had in my mind, this is what I was going to order, but I think next time it's good, because I believe it's always good to be a little adventurous. Try something different. Right? So, you've planted the seed, like, hey, I believe in being adventurous. Just today's not the day because I had my heart set on this. So it's not like anyone's taking offense to you not ordering whatever they ordered. But what did that allow you to do? That icebreaker just allowed you to get into a conversation that was more than just like, hey, nice suit. What do you do? It's like, hey, what is that you're ordering right there? I see both of you got the wine glasses out. Oh, you guys look to be celebrating. You guys look like you're going to have a good time tonight. You got the wine glasses out, the cool meal over here, dress sharp. Is this your guys' date night over here? So you could bring something up like that. You guys been together for a while. Me and my wife have been together for 45 years or whatever the story is, right? But now you're into a little bit about the relationship, talking back and forth. Oh, okay, cool. You guys been together for a while? Yeah, 10 years for us. Boom, you're into the conversation. It's like, nice. Well, listen, thanks so much for doing that. You didn't have to stop your meal on the account of me, but I appreciate the fact that you did. I'll remember that. If I ever see you guys around town sometime, I owe you one. Matter of fact, I'm Joe. What are your names? Joe? Okay, cool. I won't shake your hand because I know you're eating over here. I'll give you a little fist bump, elbow bump. Cool. You just got to be that cool guy, man. You don't have to tee it all up in one session. You could break the ice with them if they're nearby at a table. If they're at the bar, it's a little bit different, right? You can order a water at the bar next to them, right? You don't have to have a drink. They're at the bar. Sit there. You could say, hey, can I get whatever you're going to drink? If you're going to have a wine or something, you can order it at the bar if you see someone you want to talk to. Bar's a little bit more social, right? Say something to the person at the bar. You're like, yeah, let me get this while you wait. So you could walk right in, and if there's a wait at the restaurant, you can go right up to the bar, order your thing, put your name on the list with the hostess. Lots of different ways that you can pursue it, right? Go straight into the bar, see who you want to talk to there, go get seated later. There's lots of flexibility there. But if you're going to talk to someone and you're going to break the ice with them, make sure that you're in a position for them to be able to maybe pass you on the way out or have them be within your line of sight so that if they're going to walk out, you can see them heading for the door or maybe position yourself in such a way that if they have to leave, they're crossing paths with you so that you can say something to them again. So let's say that they're walking away, the door's that way, they're in front of you, they're getting up to leave, they're paying their bill, they're getting out. You can say, hey, John, as they're leaving because you got their name. Hey, John, Maria, actually, you guys got one quick second before you get out of here. Oh, yeah, sure. What's up? You can say, hey, you guys were so friendly earlier. Just in the fact that you stopped your meal, you shared with me, a little bit about this. I just got to ask you because you just seem to just be so friendly and great with people. I just got to ask you, curiosity just got to me. What do you guys do? Oh, I'm a this. You can then say, oh, you work with people all day. That makes total sense. Boom, you're into it. Complimenting them. Once again, if they're not doing something that's with people, really, I would have thought for sure you would have been doing something with people. You're so friendly. Let me ask you something. Do you plan on doing that forever? Or are you the type of person that keeps your options open to other things? Now, the reason I ask is because you seem to be really great with people. And if you're not getting paid partially to work with people and to engage with the public, my guess is, and this is just my guess, I've been interviewing people for decades now, however long you've been in network marketing, which for you has been decades. I've been in the people business and interviewing people for so many years now, I've honestly lost track. So I'm usually a pretty good judge of character. Typically, when I see someone that's as good with people as you seem to be, as friendly as you seem to be, in my experience, I found that they're usually not getting paid everything that they're worth if they're not getting paid based off of their people skills as well. And it sounds to me like you just doing, let's say that they're doing something now with people, IT, you just doing this. My guess is that you're not getting paid for your full potential and your full personality. You were really nice to me earlier. Now that I know what you do, maybe this is my opportunity to be really nice to you and maybe be able to pay you back for being so kind and taking a few moments out of your day, just enlighten me with what your meal was. So let me just ask you, you don't realize this, but you happen to be talking to someone who's in charge of onboarding and training with the company that they work with. And our company happens to be looking for some people that have got backgrounds in something that is relevant to them and their profession. You seem to be in management. Our company's looking for people with a background in management. You seem to be really good with people. Our company's expanding and we're actually interviewing people and looking for people that have got backgrounds in bang. You happen to have a background in this. Our company happens to specialize in that. Look, I can't promise you anything, but I believe everything happens for a reason. You were really friendly to me. Maybe this is my way to pay you back and to be able to stay in touch. Can't promise you anything, but are you the type that keeps your options open when it comes to other opportunities? Yeah, no, I totally do. Okay, great. I happen to specialize in finding diamonds in the rough, and I'll tell you, I've found and polished up diamonds in rougher places than this, so I see some potential in you. And based on that, I'm willing to have a conversation with you. Again, now's the time or place. I don't like to talk business in restaurants while we're doing social things here. Me and my wife just having dinner, you and yours just having dinner, but I'm down to pick up the conversation and curb it for another time if you like. Go ahead and pull out your cell phone, shoot me a text. I want you to say, hey, it's such and such from this restaurant. All right. So
we have a restaurant that we go to, and we always talk to the people next to us, so they always strike up conversations.
Yeah.
Because it's not loud restaurants. Most of them are so loud you can't even hear yourself think. But
Yeah.
I said that would be a perfect segue because I could even, talk to them when they're at the table. So, did you enjoy that? And, we've had this and that.
Yeah.
Have you tried this yet here? Sort of like our eighth time here.
Yeah, there you go. It's like, oh, I could see that you're having the or whatever it is. Like, that's one of my favorite meals. I love that, right? This man's got good taste right here. I love talking to people that are in relationships, look like they're dating or something like that, because I get to edify and gas up one or the other, right? And it always makes them smile, especially if you're doing that for the guy. Is this a date over here? It's like, oh, yeah. Hey, I like the meal. I like the meal choice. That's one of my faves. I eat here all the time. I'm a bit of a regular, and that's one of my favorite meals right there. Hey, your man right here, if I'm pointing to like the guy's got a steak or something like that, or some meal that's delicious, I'll be like, your guy right here's got good taste. He might be a keeper. Oh, wait, are you guys on a date? Yeah. Oh, you guys have been together for a while. Okay, I was going to say he's a keeper. But you already knew he had good taste because, look at you. Hey, good job, by the way, brother. Right? And then they're like, oh my God, I'm the most charming guy they've ever met. Right? I'm the most charismatic person they've ever met, especially at that restaurant. They're like, wow. In a few seconds, I just gassed up their relationship, complimented the woman, gave the dude a little high five, metaphorically, right? Like, this guy's got good taste. He's a keeper. So I'm edifying him. And then I'll edify her by saying something like, but you already knew he had good taste because look, he picked you up. Hey, good job, by the way, brother. Right? So it's not like I'm hitting on his girl. It's like I'm saying, hey, you've got good taste for the meal that you picked. So I'm complimenting him. I'm complimenting her. I'm passing it back and forth. And within a few seconds, I got both of them smiling, thinking, wow, man, this guy's so cool. He complimented me. Oh, he complimented me. The girl's going, oh my gosh, saying he's got good taste. I hope this is a date. Okay, you guys are together? Yep, both of you guys got good taste. I approve of this relationship. I just met you guys, but I approve, right? How good do they feel at that point? So right now, I've just made two people feel incredibly good about themselves. If they're on a date, I've just helped them both out. If they're in a relationship, I just made them feel both very good about each other and the decisions that they've made to be with one another, right? So they like me. I have checked the box of likability. I've checked the box of building rapport, right? So from there, I can put a pin in that conversation, pick it up later when they go walk away. I could say something when they're leaving the restaurant. I can call them and say, hey, you two, hey, cute couple. Let me say one last thing to you before you go. I got to ask something. You guys were so fun. You were so playful. You got such a great attitude and energy. I just stopped in, just said a couple things, and you guys were just laughing. I just loved your energy. And I just realized, I said, I didn't even get any of your guys' names. What are your names? Okay, cool. Boom. Just out of curiosity, what do you do? Oh, you do this, that, and the other. Whoa, that's so crazy. You do this, that, and the other, whatever they say. Wow. And then I can launch right into one of my sets based on what they do for a living, whether they like what they do. I can be totally blown away with their answer. I could say, wait, you do what? That is crazy. Oh my God. What are the odds? You happen to do this? Our company's bringing on board so many people that have got that same exact background. I happen to interview people with our company as well. So I'm seeing them come through all of the time. And I'm on all these different conference calls and trainings. So I'm noticing that there's a trend. And these people that have got that same background as you, whatever it is that they said that they do, they're killing it. Probably because of the skills that you have in whatever they do that's relevant. Probably because of the people skills you have. Probably because of the analytical mind that you have to do what it is that you're doing. Probably because of the competitive spirit that you have to be in sales or whatever it is that they said that they do. And because I'm asking both, I can tailor my approach. Maybe one guy, if it's a couple that I stopped, maybe one guy, his profession and background doesn't line up exactly with what we do as cleanly as maybe what her answer is. Maybe she says, oh, I stay at home. Really? Wow, that's awesome. You got the most important job of all, taking care of a family, raising the kids. You got 2 kids. Wow. That's awesome. It's so funny. We have so many women that work with us that do exactly that. Because a lot of them, they are looking to do something that's not just kid focused all the time. Not that, you probably need to make money because obviously, if you're staying at home, this guy's really successful, but we should definitely stay in touch. We bring on board lots of stay-at-home moms that work with our company because our products just line up so perfectly with what it is they do. And if you know other stay-at-home moms, yeah, it's so money. Or if he says something that's really good, I'll hone in on him, with my approach. Whoa, dude, you do this. That's so crazy. So there's lots of different ways that you can parlay that conversation and bring up business from a setting that's as casual as a restaurant that was set up by something as innocent as less than 60 seconds of communicating with someone else, literally just by doing what I love to do the most and what I think is one of the most fulfilling things that anyone can do, which is make other people feel good about themselves. Walk around and just edify others, make other people feel good, genuinely compliment them, be playful, don't be connected to the outcome, just have fun. Because when people feel that you're out there just having fun, starting conversations and just being light, and you're not taking yourself too seriously and you're not afraid to fumble your words, you're not nervous, you're just making other people feel good, complimenting them, and then not looking like you're trying to get anything from it right off the bat because you've got that time to work it. Just, hey, I'm going to compliment you. Okay, cool. That table's mine later. When they're walking out, I'm going to flag them over here, and that's going to be an easy conversation to turn into a prospecting one. Once I just say a couple things, that's going to be easy. This is going to be fun. And so now I got my meal and I got a little dessert waiting for me, which is the conversation, right? So that's how I would prospect somebody at a restaurant that's already eating. That's another direction that I could take, with two complete strangers. Simple example of how you can make money while you're going out to eat at restaurants with the other people that are there. And again, this doesn't even count the waiters, the waitresses, the manager of the restaurant, all the other people that you can talk to while you're there as well. So lots of opportunities.
I'm so bold, yo, I'm so bold.